Hey everybody, welcome back. This is video number 4. We're going to be talking about how we got our finances in order, basically. How we discovered budgeting and how that pretty much saved our marriage. Last time we talked about the early years of our marriage and how we made some silly decisions based on lifestyle and this need for feeling entitled to certain things, and so we came to this place and we realized, hey, we got to get a handle on this stuff. So we were actually in church and saw an ad for Financial Peace University, and it had been not specifically that, but getting a handle on our finances had been something I had wanted to do for pretty much our entire marriage. But finally Kelsey was like, yes, we need to do this. We signed up without really even thinking about it. I remember thinking how silly it was. We were going to pay $100 to try to get out of debt or to get a handle on all this stuff. And looking back now, it's the best $100 we've ever spent. But yeah, so budgeting and Financial Peace University. What do you know?
So I remember leaving that first class. The first class is, they kind of just an introduction to the class and talks about super savers and saving money. And I just remember leaving and I was just like, this is going to rock my world if we actually take the things that we're learning and apply them to our lives. Like, this is going to be really hard for me because for me, I always felt like I should get whatever I wanted, and part of that is I love eating out. I love going to a restaurant, getting a meal. To me, I joke that it's like my love language because
it's the 6th love language. If you've read the book, there's a bonus chapter at the end.
I just love it so much, and so I just remember being like, oh my gosh, I don't deserve to order pizza every single night and have it delivered to my door. Like, I haven't made the right choices to be able to do that. And so that was like night 1. I was like, I want to do this, but it's going to be really, really hard for me. And then I think the second week is talking about a budget. And so we, for the first time ever in our marriage, tried to put a budget together. And it ended in tears.
It was a disaster. Financial Peace, I don't know if it's changed since we've done it, but they tell you to do it on paper, and then it was kind of this whole thing, like, put your budget on paper, and we're like, okay, we'll put it on paper. And it was like the worst thing ever. We finished with like a pile of eraser dust because we had no idea what we were doing. And
I think it took us 4 hours.
We spent an entire evening close to tears. Trying to figure out where this money's going to come from. And it was very interesting. As we did our budget, the first thing you put on there is giving, and so we decided, we're going to tithe, and we're going to do that. First and foremost, before anything else, we're going to start doing that. It's going to be consistent, and that's what we're going to do. But we get down to the bottom of the budget, and we're $600 short for the month, and that's, I think, when the tears came. But we were like, there's no way this is going to happen. But somehow, as the month went on and we started to get a better handle on it, it all worked itself out. And
we got a little bit smarter. There's discretionary areas where you can, change how much you spend on clothing and food and things that we felt like we had to have or that we deserved, or we made some lifestyle changes.
Right.
And we also just feel like we were blessed immensely. We just can't even really explain it on paper, but we just believe God had a huge hand in our journey.
Right. Yeah. So we got started with budgeting, and after if you're thinking of starting a budget or whatever, we have a free budget spreadsheet that we've used for years on our website. Just search free budget spreadsheet, you'll find it. But if you're starting out and you're discouraged, hang in there, because give it 3 months at least. And not one to make guarantees, but I can almost guarantee that you'll see the benefits, and you'll start to see some good things happen when you're focusing on where your money's going. So I think that's it for today. Next time we'll talk about
Getting out of debt.
getting out of debt, how we started to dig out from close to $40,000 in debt in 23 months. So thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel if you want, or check us out at wordsofwilliams.com. Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.